Hey everyone, welcome back to day 7 of 30 days to build your English identity. I'm really happy you're here.
Me too. And today's topic is, I think it's one of the easiest topics to talk about, but also one of the most personal.
We're talking about your hometown.
Ooh, I like that. Not a city, not a place, your hometown.
Exactly. You know, Lucas, whenever someone asks me, "Where are you from?" I never think about a map first.
Really? What do you think about?
People, memories, food, the streets I used to walk on. Little things like that.
Yeah, that's so true. And actually, here's something interesting. When someone asks, where are you from? Most of the time, they're not asking about geography. They're asking about you.
Exactly, because every hometown has a story. Some are famous, some are tiny. Some people love their hometown. Some people couldn't wait to leave.
That's true. But no matter what, every hometown shapes someone, including you.
So today, we're not going to learn how to describe a city like a travel guide. We're going to learn how to tell your story naturally, just like you would with a new friend over coffee. One memory, not one place.
All right, Mizu, let's try something a little different today.
Ooh, I like different.
When I say your hometown, don't think about the name. Don't think about the buildings. Don't even think about the map. Just, what's the very first memory that pops into your head?
Mine? Oh, I can see myself riding my bike home after school. The sun was going down, and I remember stopping to buy a little ice cream from a tiny shop. I haven't thought about that in years.
Wow. See, that's what I mean. You didn't say, my hometown is in Japan, but my home is now in Australia.
No!
You told me a memory, and somehow, I already feel like I know your hometown a little better.
Exactly. Maybe your first memory is walking home in the rain, playing soccer with your neighbors, buying snacks after school, or hearing your grandmother call your name for dinner.
Those little moments, that's your hometown. Not just a location, a collection of memories. And when you speak from those memories, your English immediately sounds warmer, more natural, and much more like you. You know, Mizu, I'm from Seattle.
Really? I've never been there. What's it actually like? Because all I know is rain.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It rains a lot. Like, a lot.
So do you miss it, or are you happy to escape the rain?
Honestly, I kind of miss it.
Wait, really? The rain?
I know, it sounds weird, but when you grow up somewhere, you start missing the little things. The weather, the smell after it rains, the coffee shop I used to walk past every morning, even the roads.
Aw, I totally understand that. Whenever I go back, the first thing I do is walk around my old neighborhood. Then, of course, I have to grab my favorite bowl of ramen. I don't even have to think about it. It's just the first thing my heart wants.
See? That's exactly what I mean. You didn't tell me facts, you told me a feeling.
Yeah, because when people ask about your hometown, they're usually hoping to hear something real, not the population is.
Exactly. Nobody talks like that over coffee. Did you notice something? Neither of us was trying to give a perfect answer.
We weren't giving a presentation. We were just sharing little memories.
And that's what real conversations sound like. People react, they ask follow-up questions, they laugh. Sometimes they interrupt each other a little.
So don't worry about making your answer perfect. Focus on making it real.
Oh, before we move on, there's one little thing that confuses a lot of English learners.
Oh, I know this one. Home and hometown, right?
Exactly. Your hometown is the place where you grew up. Your home is where you live now. Sometimes they're the same place. Sometimes they're completely different.
For example, my hometown is Japan, but now my home is Melbourne. Simple, but really useful.
Native speakers make this distinction all the time, so it's a good one to remember.
And here's another interesting thing. When someone asks, "Where are you from?" sometimes they're not really asking about your address.
They're asking, what's your story?
Exactly. Maybe they're curious about your childhood, your culture, the place that helped make you who you are.
So don't feel like you need to sound like Wikipedia. Nobody wants to hear a list of facts. People remember stories, and today we're going to help you tell yours.
Yeah.
All right, Mizu. Let's collect a few expressions that native speakers actually use. Not 50 of them, just a handful that you'll probably use again and again.
Yeah, because honestly, you don't need hundreds of sentences. You just need a few good ones that sound like you.
The easiest way to start is simply, I'm from, or I grew up in.
Ooh, I grew up in. It already sounds a little more personal. For example, I grew up in Japan. That tells people a tiny bit about my story, not just my location.
Exactly. And if your hometown isn't famous, that's completely fine. You can simply say, it's a small town, or it's a quiet city. Simple works. So where did you grow up, Mizu?
I grew up in Japan. It's not a huge city, but that's exactly why I love going back. How about you?
I'm from Seattle. Big city, but there are still neighborhoods that feel surprisingly quiet. Now, people usually ask, what's it like? Here's an easy way to answer. It's famous for, it's known for, it's a peaceful place.
Notice something? These aren't difficult sentences, but they're useful. For example, it's famous for its traditional food and local festivals. It's known for its cherry blossoms and old streets. Life feels really calm there, and I always enjoy going back. That's already enough to keep the conversation going.
Seattle is known for coffee.
I knew you were going to say that.
Well, it's true. What about Japan?
Beautiful streets, friendly people, and honestly, really good food.
Now I'm getting hungry. Here's my favorite part. Don't just describe your hometown. Tell people how you feel about it.
Yes, try expressions like, I love. What I miss most is, I'll never forget. Those little phrases make your English sound much warmer.
What do you miss most?
The evenings, people would sit outside and chat for hours. Everything felt slower. How about you?
Honestly, I'll never forget the smell after it rained. It's funny, I never noticed it until I moved away. People also love asking, would you ever move back? You don't need a long answer. Just be honest.
Exactly. You could say, I'd love to go back someday, or I'm happy living somewhere else now, or even, it'll always be part of me. I love that last one.
Me too, because sometimes, even if you never move back, your hometown never really leaves you. All right, let's put everything together. Imagine we're sitting in a cafe. We've just met. I ask, so, where are you from? Don't answer like you're taking an English test. Tell me a little story.
Watch how this sounds. Not perfect, just natural.
So, Mizu, where are you from?
My hometown is in Japan. It's a small town surrounded by nature. A lot of people know it for the beautiful scenery and traditional festivals, but honestly, that's not the thing I love the most.
Oh, really? Then what is your favorite part?
Probably the little things. I love walking through the quiet streets where I used to play when I was a kid.
Aw, I can imagine that. Those places always bring back memories, right?
Exactly. Whenever I go back, I visit the small bakery near my old house. I used to go there after school and buy my favorite snacks. It sounds simple, but those little moments mean a lot to me.
I love that. It's funny how the smallest things can make a place feel special.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it feel like home. Not just the place, but the memories you have there.
That sounds lovely. Would you ever move back?
Maybe one day. I enjoy living in different places right now, but every time I go back, I remember why I'll always love it.
See, that didn't sound like 5 separate answers. It sounded like one conversation.
Exactly. Don't think question 1, question 2, question 3. Think, I'm telling someone about a place that's important to me. That changes everything.
Okay, Mizu, let's play a little game. I'll give you a basic sentence, Can you make it sound more natural?
Challenge accepted.
My hometown is beautiful.
That's okay, but we can make it warmer. I love how peaceful it feels.
Nice. Now let's make it personal.
Whenever I go back, it feels like time slows down.
Next, my hometown has good food.
Natural. The food is amazing.
And personal?
Whenever I go back, I always eat the food I grew up with. It brings back so many childhood memories.
Oh, now I can actually picture that. And this sentence. People are friendly.
People are always willing to help.
Personal.
Even after years away, my neighbors still remember my name.
Wow, that's not just English anymore. That's a memory.
Exactly. And people remember memories much more than adjectives.
Wrap up. So, here's something to remember. People don't connect with words like beautiful, nice, good.
They connect with stories, with little moments, with details that only you can tell. That's what makes your English memorable.
Before we finish this part, we have something a little different for you. No grammar, no right answers, just you.
We're going to start a few sentences, and we'd love you to finish them in your own way. Take your time. There's no need to rush. On screen, home is... The smell that reminds me of home is... The first place I visit when I go back is... I didn't appreciate my hometown until... One thing I'll always remember is...
I love questions like these. Because if 10 people answer them, you'll hear 10 completely different stories.
Exactly. There's no perfect answer. There's no native speaker answer. There's only your answer. And that's the whole point of this series. We're not trying to build perfect English. We're helping you build your English identity.
All right, let's warm up our English first. Don't worry about being perfect. Just listen and speak with us. Ready? I'm from...
I grew up in...
It's famous for...
What I miss most is...
I'd love to go back someday.
Great job! See, you already have the building blocks. Now let's use them in a real conversation.
Okay, imagine we've just met at a little cafe. I'm curious about you. So, hey, where are you from? Oh, really? I've never been there. Or maybe I have. What's it famous for? Oh, that sounds nice. What's your favorite thing about your hometown? I like that. Would you ever move back? Really? Why? That's interesting. Thanks for sharing that with me.
See? That didn't feel like an English exercise. It felt like a conversation. And honestly, that's exactly what we're practicing. Not perfect answers, real conversations.
Let's listen to one complete answer. Notice how it flows like a story, not a list.
My hometown is in Japan, and it's the place where I grew up. Whenever someone asks where I'm from, I don't just think about the name of the town. I think about the little streets I walked through as a child, the places I visited with my family, and all the small memories I made there. It's not a huge place, but that's one of the things I love about it. Everything feels familiar, and every corner seems to have a story. Whenever I go back, I love walking around my old neighborhood, visiting local cafes, and enjoying the food I grew up with. Those little things always make me feel connected to my hometown. If I could change one thing, I'd probably make it easier to visit more often because life gets busy and I don't go back as much as I'd like. I don't know where I'll live in the future, but Japan will always be a special part of who I am.
I love that answer. Did you notice? There weren't any difficult words, just honest memories.
I love how different everyone's hometown story can be. Some people grow up in a big city. Some people grow up in a small town. But the memories are what make a place special.
Exactly. And you know what, Mizu? I think my hometown is a good example of that. It's not just about what a place is famous for, it's about the little moments you remember.
Oh, now I'm curious. Tell us about it, Lucas.
Sure, I'm from Seattle, in the United States. A lot of people know Seattle because of coffee, technology, and the rainy weather. And yeah, the rain is definitely real. But when I think about my hometown, I don't really think about those things first. I think about the little moments. I think about walking to school on cloudy mornings, spending time with my friends at local parks, and stopping by small cafes in my neighborhood. Those simple memories are what make the place special to me. If I could change one thing, I would probably make it a little less expensive because it's becoming harder for many people to live there. But even with that, I still love going back. I don't know if I'll live there forever, but Seattle will always be the place where many of my memories began.
I like that answer, Lucas. You didn't just describe Seattle, you showed us what Seattle feels like.
Exactly. Because your hometown doesn't have to be famous, it just has to mean something to you. All right, here's today's challenge. When you leave a comment, don't search for fancy vocabulary, just tell us something real.
We'd love you to write at least 5 sentences. You can include where you're from, what makes your hometown special, one memory that always makes you smile, one thing you'd like to change, whether you'd like to live there again someday.
And here's a little extra challenge. After you post your comment, don't leave right away. Read someone else's story. Ask them one question about their hometown. Maybe, what's your favorite local food? Or what's the best time of year to visit?
Because that's how real conversations grow. One person shares, the other person gets curious, and suddenly you're not just practicing English anymore. You're getting to know someone.
And that's really what this series is all about. Not building perfect English, building an English that sounds like you.
Thank you so much for spending day 7 with us. We loved hearing our hometown stories, and now we can't wait to hear yours.
We'll see you for day 8 of 30 days to build your English identity. Take care, everyone.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Your English journey doesn't end here. Click on the next video and keep learning with us. We've carefully selected it to help you build more confidence, more fluency, and more real-world English.